So this is going to be the second video, and this is how we met. Jessie.
For you guys who don't know, my name is Jessie. This is my boyfriend Brandon. So our story is pretty crazy. We're gonna be completely honest with you guys today. No, okay, let me start.
Yeah,
okay.
you start.
Okay. So I've known him, not known him, but like I've known of him since I was maybe a freshman or sophomore year of high school. So I was friends with his ex-girlfriend. I'm just gonna name her
Kelly.
And so me and Kelly, we were like, you know, friends because we were friends with other people, and like that's how we became friends. I would not technically call her my best friend because she was not my best friend. We were close like towards like the end of their breakup because like me and my ex, like we broke up around the same time that they broke up. So like from there, like we kind of just like had similar shit going on and stuff, so we kind of just like got close. But so me and her are like our friendship started falling apart. We just started to like not talk as much, and I felt like I was just the kind of friend that like will always ask how you're doing but never get the same, if that makes any sense. And so I work at Delaware Park. His mom also works at Delaware Park, and she's one of the captains that work there. And so happens that I worked the shift that she was working, and that morning that I wasn't supposed to work, I decided to work anyway. She came up to me and was like, Jessie, how old are you? You're only 19? You know, it's like so surprised at how old I was because like I don't look like my age. And so she was just like, are you single? Kind of playing like the matching game with like, you know, me and her son that I didn't know because she didn't send me any picture, or she didn't show me any pictures yet. And so she shows me their family picture and points out the person, and I was like, I know him. I was like, I don't know him, but like I know of him. Like I know the story that happens and stuff. He was a cheater or whatever. And so she was explaining me like this story of like what really happened, so I kind of like got to hear her side of the story. And then so she FaceTimed him while we was at work, and so tell them what you thought of me. Tell them what you thought of me.
Alright, look. First impression, he
thought I was ugly. Okay, so my uniform is like a vest. It's ugly.
Look, I didn't know of her. I didn't even know my mom. She just told me I got a girl that possibly you could talk to get to know. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Because at the time I was just doing me. I wasn't worried about nothing else except my goals at the time. And I wasn't even looking for a relationship. And it just happened. Like I couldn't miss the opportunity of letting this fly by me. So yes, I did think she was I didn't think she was but when I saw her when we first met.
Okay, so we worked, so like after my shift was over, I get a text. So we were just like, I didn't give him my number yet, so we were just we were talking on Instagram. We like exchanged like Instagram names and stuff, and and so yeah, we were talking, getting to know each other, and then like we texted. I gave him my number because I was busy.
We texted like for a day,
but we only texted for a couple hours because like it was late and he had work. And so, excuse me.
So then my mom,
yeah,
she we was downstairs, I think, where she texted me. One of them, she was like, I invited Jessie to the my little brother's birthday party. I'm like, my heart like jumped down to my chest because I wasn't expecting to see her or to even see her in front of my family. My family and to her is very important in a relationship. So like it was nerve wracking. So I was shook, and surprising, my mom, she has no filter, so she'll say what she wants because she has a reason to. And you know, you might not like it, you might like it, whatever, but she always tells the truth. So getting that she wanted her to come is crazy.
Yeah, so I was very hesitant to like come to the party Not because like I didn't want to meet him, but because of the fact that I was still friends with Kelly. And
I was like, who is that?
But during this time, like, you know, like I said, we weren't really communicating as much as we used to. And so like our friendship kind of just fell apart. So when I first met him, like my first impression was like,
hey,
he is very handsome. Like this guy is very handsome.
Mind you.
He's a gentleman. Like, you know some guys, like they don't, like they just be like, hey yo, like
what's up, shawty?
Yeah, like no, it wasn't like that. He was waiting for me to walk in the door, and he was just sitting there and just waiting for me, and like he looked at me like,
we gonna tell him where we was at. We was at Altitude.
Yeah,
that's where my little brother had his birthday party.
Yeah.
So she invited him, of course, and she came surprisingly, and when she came, I was blown away. I was like, this is not the chick, but this woman that I saw on FaceTime.
I wanted to just go there just to get to know him. Like my intention was to not at all have feelings, catch any types of feelings
for this
whatever.
young boy.
Like,
for this young boy.
Like I never date guys who are younger than me.
I was 17.
Yeah, he was 17. I was like 18, turning 19.
This was Halloween.
It was December. Like we're about to be a year. Like this month. No, this couple months. And so like I was just me, like, you know, like I was just so comfortable, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna beat you at that thing, at that whatever. What was it?
We was playing basketball and we was doing flips. Maybe.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna beat you doing this, doing that. So that's what I did, and like
we clicked.
We clicked so well.
Like as soon as she came in the door, we was. It looked like we've been together for years. Like
I was like right next to him, like blushing and like
for real, and
kept looking. You know,
not only with me, my family.
Yeah.
Like they all clicked so well, and I'm sitting here the whole dang day, like, what is going on?
So we started to just talk about our past. I got to hear his side of the story with what happened. I told him about my situation with my ex, and then like we parted ways. So like he played with his little brother, and then I was alone with his family. And so I was talking to his dad, and like we clicked as well, you know. And then like me and his older sister, like we're really, really close now, and we were like building that bond from the very beginning.
Hey, look like sisters.
Yeah, like, you know, like we were just talking back to back. She introduced me to like coming over to his house without their parents even knowing. So it's like, so I did go over his house that night, and they had a photo shoot, and like I was like very, very close to his niece, and I was just playing with her. It took me a while to get really close to his little sister. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
It was really, it took a while for his little sister to be comfortable with me, but like me and Livy, like we're like.
And Cameron.
Yeah.
Yo, Cameron's sister, like, your girl, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, but I love his family.
Not only my other two youngest siblings, my little brother that is 16, about to turn 17. Was today? Is 13. He's got 4 days to turn 17 years old, and that's a crazy experience. And the fact that they click like they're brothers and sisters, it means the world, because me and that little man been through a lot. So. I get emotional. But
yeah, they're my everything. So we kind of like dated very fast.
I asked her out, like I didn't know how to do it, cause like I never asked a girl out in person. Over the phone, young boy. I was 17 about a year ago, but I didn't have the head I have now, so I didn't know how to ask her out. And I was very nervous. So I went to my mom and I went to my sister, and they came up with an idea. And it wasn't just them that did it. It was, you know, I had a portion in it. So, well, there she go. But it was this basically it was wrapped in like a gift.
So this is it. It says B&J. Mind you, this is the first time I've ever been asked out in person. Okay, honey, like. I've been asked out through text message in any possible way you could ever think of. This is the very first time I've actually been asked out to in person. So I cried. Like I actually like teared up. And so this is the rock that he's talking about.
Oh, that's what it says.
It says, "You are my everything." Oh no, "You are my sweetheart." Sorry.
I knew it was something like Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah.
But then,
and then like
I told her, you know, keep looking in there, and she pulled up the rock, and she saw that, and then I asked, of course, I said it.
Mind you, his parents was in the living room.
Yo, I was tripping.
He was tripping, walking down the steps like.
I was like, oh
like something was wrong, like something was happening to him. Like I was like, what is wrong with you? And his parents is just laughing. So he goes to the kitchen and he was like, come here. And then I knew in my head, I was like, are you about to ask me out? He was like, no. So like I was like, okay, he's not gonna ask me out. So I already knew, like I was like, okay, he's not asking me out. So then he gives me this present, and then I thought it was for Valentine's. It was because it was December 31st. Yeah. So I thought it was just a gift that he gave me, because that's what we did. Like I gave him presents here and there, like boxes that I make and stuff, pictures.
We just treating each other.
Yeah.
All the time.
And so I was like, yes. I was like, yes.
Yo, she cried, no doubt.
Yeah,
like, when she pulled up that rock, she,
oh my god! I was like, oh my god! And then his parents were just laughing. But yeah, so he fell in love with me, and it took me a while to like get that feeling because like of my past. But like I knew from the moment like that day happened, like not that day, but like a couple months. It took me a couple months to actually like tell him I love him. I remember telling him like there was times where like he said he loved me and like I'll say it back, but I actually never meant it. So then I couldn't have that urge in my heart. Listen, you know this. I couldn't have.
Damn.
No, listen.
Go ahead,
I couldn't have the urge in my heart, so I told him straight up, like, I don't think like I'm feeling the same way right now, you know.
Which is a very good thing. Always be open in a relationship.
Yeah. So I told him straight up, like, I'm sorry, like that I like got your hopes up, but like I'm not there yet, you know. Like I'm not there, and
she had me head over here.
Yeah, and so that, like, I think it was like Valentine's Day, maybe a couple days after Valentine's Day, I was over at his house, and I remember telling him before, like, if ever I say I love you, don't question it, just give me a kiss. Yeah. And so the night I was leaving to his house, from there on, like, obviously, like, I had no, like, friendship with the girl anymore, with Kelly. I didn't have friendship with her best friend, and I followed my heart. I followed what was making me happy. And so I continued on with what I wanted to do, because I knew deep down in my heart that this man was going to give me the happiness that I've always asked for in God's hand. You know, like I've always prayed to, you know, never stop loving, to never give up on love, because no matter how much stuff you've dealt with in your past, like there will always be that one person that's going to change everything. You know, that's always going to make you happy. That's always going to change your mindset of how love is. You know, like I've never had this kind of love before. And how we act towards each other in this video is how we act in reality. You know, like this is not made up. Like we're goofy as it is. And like our communication gets better by the day. And after we make this video, we're about to go on a date. So, you know, like
we about to go see Venom.
We was just like, you know, why not record? We brought his family closer to our family, and like our family is so big as it is that like it just keeps growing.
Yeah,
it just keeps growing.
But y'all don't understand, like family to her family
is the same way as how he feels with his family. You know, like family is very important. Like if ever it comes down to that point where it's like family over us,
we gotta choose family.
We have to choose family.
Like when we started going out and actually going on dates, like I met her family before we started getting really serious and taking it very far.
My family is very strict as it is when it comes to like
relationship, being
with someone, cause like our parents' mindset is that you're not allowed to have a boyfriend until you graduate college. But with this one, like when we first like actually went out on our first date, like I wanted my parents to meet him because I knew that there was going to be something special with the both of us. So like I wanted that bond to start already. And him and my mom is like best friends. Him and my dad, pals. Him and my brothers,
Oh, God.
best pals.
I don't know how it clicked so well, but
I think it's because we're just very comfortable, you know, like we make sure that we're comfortable with
as long
each other.
as long as the person you're with that makes you happy and your family sees that, I'm pretty sure they'll understand of how much you care about that person. Like I care about this girl more than anything, and I still love my family to death. And like we said, we would always choose a family over each other, no matter how hard it is.
Yeah.
But we all have our ups and downs. Me and her, well, we really don't fight, believe it or not, but we have a couple disagreements.
I have my crazy moments.
But we for the most part, we honestly really chill, lay back. We just vibe. We go out, do stuff.
But I do know for a fact that if we do have a disagreement or an argument, we talk it out. We never let each other go to sleep upset. That's just how we are. Like, that's just how, like, close we are. Like, he's my best friend. Like, he is my best friend. I tell him everything. This
is how me and Jesse, or Jesse and Brandon met. You know, y'all can go give that a like and subscribe and comment down below
on what our next video should.
We got a couple ideas, but still let us know, alright?
Yeah. Your support means the world to us. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on that button, honey. Alright?